We're doing it AC style over here. See, this is AC style. I'm sorry for everybody that doesn't know what AC means. Ass clown. All right, it used to be called Twinkle Toes yesterday. Today it's ass clown. And the reason why is because when you got a 1/4 inch bolt, as far as this guy's concerned, you need a 1/4 inch wrench. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using a 7/16 wrench. Can you bring me a 7/16 bolt? Do you know how big a 7/16 bolt is? It's a big fucking cocksucker. This is where we're going to see how much ACE you really got. We're going to see how certified of an ass clown you really are when it comes to this, dude. Now, I want you to find the mounting points on this fucking thing for me. Where are we looking at?
Assuming you got 1, 2, and 3.
Where? Where's the third one? That's right. There you go. You're talking AC guy fucking in action. Now, this is what the deal is. I'm sorry. We're actually on day 4 on this little project. And why me and Clownhead are going to be down here doing the filthy, scummy work, we're going to let you do the clean job.
All right.
Does that sound fair with you?
Staying clean.
Since you're the guest, I mean, let's treat him like a guest. Let's let him do the easy job, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
SWRC
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah.
What we got to do here is this AC unit has to be installed in the vehicle. So we want it like mounted right here, dude. You're gonna have to build a tab over there, you're gonna have to build a tab here, and then this one is gonna go way over there, and you're gonna have to build a tab from here to weld this one on. I would actually find the hole there, drill and tap.
All right.
Okay, so there's one hole, and then you can get a piece of that flat steel over there on the floor. Then you can also put a tab coming out here.
Drill and tap.
Okay, it is now 2:30, clown guy. All right?
All right.
Let's see how good you can do mounting that in there and what time the clown clock's going to tell me that you're actually doing something properly. Right here, bud. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. All right, a little bit of bam, 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 thank you, ma'am shit. But that's if I was doing it, I'm sorry. Am I in your way?
Nope.
Let me get out of the way here, guy.
Drill and tap if you want those tapped right here. Still
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to do everything, clown.
I need to know where tools are if I don't,
AC.
I don't know where they're at.
AC, bud. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I am taking these panels here, can I get that out of the way? Yes. These panels that I'm putting in the car right now were supposed to be installed before the body went on, and you can obviously see that that's not going to happen today. Hey Dylan, give me the other panel. Give me that other panel, Will. I don't fucking know. Dude, that panel's already been cut. It already fits. Alright, this panel here actually goes on this side. And the way that these go in is this area here goes on the outside down there, and then this side here sits on this face. And it's supposed to slide in here and be put in before the car is actually built. So we have to figure out how to get these in there while the car is built, and hopefully they'll fit in there and everything will be right. So now you kind of see why things are taking a little bit longer, because the owner took it upon himself to build the car bass backwards and not to take advice to do it the way that I say to do it, because he got in a little bit of a hurry and was excited to see the body sitting on a frame with 4 wheels. So now you can see right there, after excruciating trimming, the panel does fit in there now. Now what this is for, this is to box in the inside of the vehicle, because once you put the gas tank in, that's a boxed in area. And then once that's in, that seals everything up. So then when you get the back seat in, that was supposed to be put in before the car was put on the frame. It's a boxed in situation, and we don't get no road debris. And that is what we're doing now. Okay, number 9, what's going on here?
Cut the fuel door out
Okay, what fuel door?
for the fucking car.
What do you mean? I don't see anything here except a fucking piece of fiberglass. Explain to us what we're doing. What do we got here, bud?
The fuel door.
Okay, what is it?
It's a recessed fuel door.
This is a recessed custom fuel door, but it's made out of steel.
Yep.
Do you understand what we're gonna do with this thing?
Paint it. You're gonna put this bitch right
We're
here.
gonna put it in there. Once we get that hole cut out, then we gotta set this on there, and it should end up somewhere in this area. Once that happens, we'll draw a line around it. Then we gotta recess this into that with our die grinder and cutting
The
wheels.
only thing you'll see is this flat door.
No, exactly. Because once we recess this in there, we'll pop rivet it in here all the way around. We're gonna drill a whole bunch of holes like Swiss cheese. You understand what I'm saying? Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fiberglass that all in there, and then it'll be hidden in there, and the only thing you'll see is that right there.
Hell yeah.
So we cut the pattern out, and we measured this out here. There's our pattern that Clown SWRC Dylan made, and you can see it right there. Now what he's gonna do is drill each corner on this. You don't have to be really precise, but you want to be pretty accurate because this is the only room we got around the edges, so let's not fuck it up, okay? And then we'll fit this in there, draw around that one more time, and start recessing this right here into the fiberglass. Thank God this is very, very thick fiberglass, feel that?
Oh yeah.
Very thick, so we'll be able to go ahead and master that in there, and then drill shitloads of different size holes all the way around. Bam, 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 weld our filler on here, route it to the gas tank, we're fucking done, dude. Get it done. So while Clownhout's doing that, let's go over there and check on AC guy. That is for Ask Clown, and see how he's doing with his little project, putting the AC in the car. All right, what's going on, Will? Where are we at?
Got our brackets up here. We got it bolted in tight, about where it needs to go. We got our suction and return line. We need to route to the firewall.
Yeah.
Wire this bitch up and hook up some ducting once we get the dashboard installed.
Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and start installing our wire harness. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
We want to get the dryer out. We're gonna install that on the outside of the firewall. Once that's done, we're gonna keep moving on the electrical part and let you go ahead and fucking try to knock that out while me and Clown out do the dirty job. All right? So here's our fuel door. You can see where I drilled dozens of holes in it, and that's going to be able to sandwich everything together when we fiberglass it in. But before we fiberglass it, we got to mount it in there and let it dry overnight. When you put one of these bitches on, we'll make sure the fucking door opens that way, not that way. This is a magnetic fucking thing. If it's facing the wrong way, what's going to happen? Nice fucking guy. The wind's going to catch it and blow it. All right? Now, you see the holes I drilled. I've told you about that. What we're gonna do is if 9 can go ahead and put vigorous glue on that, all the way around the edge, not out here, stay in your black spot. Keep going. So we're gonna stick our door in the hole, and then we're gonna push on that door like that. Now, if we can take our, you got your rivets. Get your 4 rivets, get them. In each corner I have drilled out a 1/4 inch hole. So what we're gonna do is we will pop rivet each corner in. And then once we do that, we'll let that sit overnight with the glue. We'll come back, grind everything down, then fiberglass it in. There you go, get that bitch in there. All right, good job. and you see the situation we got. 10-day build job, working our ass off, getting her done. Motherfucker. Okay, so we got our sidebars mounted. Go ahead and show everybody that, Will. Now what we're doing is we got our side panels. Where's that side panel at?
Behind you.
Okay, we got to get these mounted. Now what we've done is raise the front end up, am I right, an inch?
1 inch.
To compensate for all this shit that was slagging. I don't even know why they're doing that. I've only came across maybe 3 of these cars out of over, almost 400 that's done that. And we had the side panels mounted, clamped on. We went ahead and drilled our holes. Number 9, went ahead and tapped them. I went ahead and drilled out the 1/4 inch for our bolts. If Jeff over there could give me this fucking thing. Hold that. This is a reamer tool. Go show everybody the reamer tool, please. It's actually a wood reamer. We're using it for fiberglass. These are our hardware we're using right here. Stainless steel screws. You can see the countersink situation we got going on. That's what we got to use for that. So once we go ahead and ream it out, if Clown Hat can bring that over there, never mind, dude. We got a nice situation that found its own solution. All right, there you go. Get a Phillips, put that one on over there. All right, so we're working our ass off. This is day 4. It's almost 6 o'clock. Let's go ahead and see what we got done on day 4 of our 10-day build. This is the longest, hardest part here. Should we count the first 2 days where we actually block sanded it and primed it? I should have compensated for that and had it in here several days before we started on the build job, but we didn't have that. I have other jobs to work on, and we actually only have 2 days in building. This will be our 2nd day, but we're going to go ahead and count the 2 days that we were priming it because we wanted to do it in a total of 10 days. And it wouldn't be fair to say, well, I had to take 2 days and do this. So we're on day 4 of the build job, and we're almost done putting our front end parts on. Let's look at everything else we did today. All right, so what we've done, we went ahead and put our overflow tube on. We went ahead and mounted our transmission dipstick / filler tube onto the firewall. We also went ahead and temporarily mounted the air conditioning unit in, so we know where that goes, but we can't go ahead and put that in permanently because we got to get all our wiring and everything else in there first. And then once that's in, the air conditioning will go behind it. We went ahead and installed the steering column. I believe that was yesterday. And then we also went ahead and started mounting in the fuel door, which is a recessed, which is kind of fucked here. Hey, Will, we got a real fucking problem now.
Oh, fuck, man.
What the fuck, dude?
What's it hitting,
Let's
Will?
flush all the way down there.
You know what I think we fucked on?
Upside down?
No. This is supposed to go on the outside of the fucking door. Because you can't even put the lid in there, dude. So that is not your fault, that's my fault because I said to put it there.
It's supposed to go underneath.
It's supposed to go underneath, on the bottom.
Fuck.
We can actually go ahead and take these rivets out, and this isn't really glued permanently yet. Take a pry bar and pull it out of there. Why don't you work on that, Will, and get it done. Let's see if we can modify that so I don't have to spend another $100, okay? So what the deal is we're actually starting to get really tired over here and fucking shit up. I actually didn't sleep last night thinking about this. And, you know, that's what happens when you're doing something like this, is you really don't know what the fuck's going on, and you're starting to think about this, that, and the other, and is that guy over there doing what he's supposed to be doing, and is this guy doing that? if he can't fix it, we're gonna have to get another fucking door. We'll have to go over to Saxy Street Rod, get a fucking door. It's gonna cost 110 bucks for one of them things, and get her done, because we have to get that done before we start fiberglassing shit in. That's all there is to it. If we can't fuck with it, don't worry. We'll go to Saxy Rod Shop and get another one in the morning. My fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, it's a pretty good welding.
That's what I'm saying. All the way around that bitch, it's welded, dude.
Well, take the motherfucker out anyway. Get it out of there so at least it's out, and we'll have the other one here to fuck with. If you think you can save it, Will, okay, let's do it. Okay, get a 1/4-inch drill bit, cut the things off, and get the motherfucker out. I'll work on the front end.
Take it out and take it to the plasma cutter table. You know what I mean?
Doing here,
you want to grind that a little bit more?
oh, that one's done. I thought you'd go ahead and install this back on there, Mr. Fucking Guy. Let's go. What we're doing, we're installing the rest of our front end parts. This is actually what is this, day 4?
5.5.
Day 5.
This is day 5 into our building. Someone smells like shit over here. Okay, no, I'm serious. What do you guys smell like shit? Because every time you guys walk by, I get a breeze of, it smells like fucking toilet, latrine water. I'm gonna show you something here. This is a real situation, kind of a little DIY situation we got. When the owner bought this car, all this metal was bare metal. All right, this metal has to be modified. It has to be fabricated and made to work on the car itself. Do not, and I'm going to repeat again, get anything powder coated on these cars until everything is completely modified and secure and ready to mount. Because this is what you run into right there when you get powder coating. When you have to make little brackets and add shit onto it and all this other shit, you ain't gonna weld nothing to fucking powder coat paint. That is like the worst fucking weld that I've ever applied to anything. All right? It looks like Cecil McGee came over here and snotted on the bitch.
Son of a bitch! I almost choked on my gum, the cocksucker!
So do not powder coat your metal. Am I right, guy from Michigan? Fuck off.
Not if you want to weld it.
Can you come over and give him a little lesson on that, Will? Tell everybody out there, the pain in the ass you had, go up there and put your big head in the camera. Tell them what situation you had while I'm grinding this with the frame structure. Talk about the car, Will, not this. I've already talked about this.
Powder coated the whole frame.
The fucking microphone's up there, bud.
Powder coated the whole
You
frame.
can stand a little closer,
And you
guy.
gotta freaking.
You can stand a little closer. I'm gonna be grinding.
When you got a powder coated frame to try to weld on, even though you try to prep it and grind it, that shit's down in there and you just get sputter and spitter and you can't actually burn through it. When you think you burn through it and you move over just a little bit, you get more splatter.
Is that all you gotta say?
It's a bitch.
Get the fuck out of here. Bring our fucking fuel door over here. Let's see if my friend Pete fucked it up bad enough where we couldn't reuse it. Let's see what Will the Magic Man actually did. Okay, there you go. I like that. This is a situation right here that says my friend Pete's a tired motherfucker. We're on 5 day of this shit, and I accidentally stuck the bung inside here, which would not give us the action to put the gas cap in. This is how it's supposed to be restored. I threw this onto Mick Jagger's fucking shoulders here, or hold on, Ginger Baker, I'm sorry, he's a drummer to let everybody know. So Ginger Baker took it upon himself to go ahead and modify this up. He went ahead and welded it tightly to make it what? Airtight secure where it ain't gonna leak oil. He went ahead and spot welded just like the factory did. And now we have got ourselves a gas cap that's gonna work and be secure and hopefully what?
Close inside the gas.
Get the fucking door on there, bitch!
And I wanted to plant my seed, 'cause you got what I want, honey. And I got what you need.
So you can see day 5 is really giving us a fucking headache over here. And
NSWRC.
and we're finishing up the front end parts. We're gonna work on the fiberglass today, hopefully get all that done. You can see this piece of shit right here. This actually goes in the car, and okay, thank you. And we can't even do that until after we finish the fuel door and running the fuel line, the fuel inlet from the door to the gas tank. It's getting to be a real bitch, but hopefully we'll have it done. This is the worst part of doing these fucking cars, is building it. Once the car is built, all manufactured together, and you don't have any more pieces left, basically we're gonna be wiring it up, and then after that, hopefully hooking up the air conditioning unit, water lines, everything else it takes, and then once that's done, we might be able to start it, hopefully. We got 5 days, we actually have 6 days, we just started this day, so we got 5 3/4 days to bust ass and get this done, and I'm hoping and praying to God that everything's gonna work.
Fucking put the camera down.
Why can I do it by myself, but you can't figure out how to do it?
Oh, okay. Fuck it, Mr. Macho.
Is that what you're saying?
No, fuck it, Mr. Macho.
Because I was a one-man operation before you showed up.
Oh, that's right, I got it. I don't need your bitch ass help. Can you hold that right
Yeah,
there?
sure.
Thanks
Go
a lot,
ahead.
guy. That you fucking are.
Is there a lot of fabrication going on to put one of these together?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hold that? It's gonna go down. It's all right. Let it.
I got it.
You got one of them. Okay. Line that up. Line it up. Don't strip it because we only got one chance with those threads. There you go.
Check the other side out. Is it good?
I don't know. I'm gonna check it out.
Good. It look good. Look up.
Do you need a compliment on everything you do?
Well, I'm just making sure it's up to SWRNC specs.
Okay, you gotta tighten that screw up. Okay. That screw needs to be tightened up a lot. That ain't gonna fucking cut that. Keep going. All the way tight. There you go. Come on. Okay. Alright, it's gone. What we gotta do now is we gotta get our hood and lay the hood on top of the fucking car. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna do that yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our hinge bar on, and then we gotta get the bar that actually closes and latches. Then we'll get the hood
We
on.
need to make this for that.
Not yet, but we'll get to it.
Sounds good. Fine. We got some fucking extreme guy over here that's so extreme in everything, even down to fucking hunting, that the motherfucker
This
has
is
to use
bullshit,
the
dude.
motherfucker has to
This
use
is fucking
hunting
bullshit.
liquor, pig liquor.
This is bullshit.
to
Hold
fucking-
on, let's let him tell us what it is.
Okay.
What we got here, we got Mr. Extreme Guy, the most extreme guy you'll ever meet in your whole life. He's like the extreme fucking extreme that extreme can only account for. How many letters in this extreme? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We can put as many X's as we want to put in there.
Yeah, okay. Come on over here, Mr. Extreme.
Let's talk about this pig licking.
Let's go. No, you stand over here and show us what it is, bud. Because I already know what it is. You tell me.
This is called pig licking.
No, it's called pig liquor.
We're gonna call it licking today.
Okay, what does it do?
So we put this on the ground and it attracts those
Uh-huh.
hogs.
How can that actually be hunting? If you are attracting the pigs with fucking rat poison or rat food, how can you say we are extreme hunters? To me, hunting is going out there with a gun and hunting them down and killing them.
We call this baiting them in.
Yeah, that's right. Like you're going fishers. This is not hunting. This is not hunting.
This is like fishing with a stick of dynamite.
That's like fishing, James. Okay? It's like sitting up in the high chair and waiting for the fucking tide to come in to catch the fucking little salmon fish.
Exactly. That's why we call it pig licking.
But how do you figure that's extreme hunting, dude?
This is exactly what it is. Powerful liquid that attracts.
I know what it is. It's called, I'm gonna go hunting today out in the state of Texas, and I'm gonna bring my pig liquor with me, and I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating. And when they come up to lick on that pig, guess what? I'm gonna put a bullet up in their ass and shoot them.
That's right, because we're extreme.
What is that?
Extreme.
What's your opinion on extreme hunting in the state of Texas, bud? Because that's basically what people do in Texas when they hunt.
Shit. It's
kind of like I said, fishing with dynamite, you know? You might as well just throw a chunk of dynamite in
There you go. There you go, bud.
Wait for them to come up there and just hit your Acme box and watch all the pigs
That's
turn
right.
into bacon.
Why don't you do that, James?
Bacon sauce.
Show everybody how you really hunt, dude. Get your phone out and show everybody how you cage the animal in a little cage, and then you have a 45 automatic here, and you let them come running at you and you shoot them in the head.
I bait them in.
With pig liquor.
Pig liquor.
Give us a little example of what does this make it so extreme if you have a mule?
This is to throw your dead pigs in the back.
This is to throw the dead pigs that just got done licking the pig
Is there
liquor.
any pig blood back there? Because I didn't see none.
I didn't even see no, hold on a minute, dude. I don't even see no pig blood back here. James, I don't see nothing back here, dude. Where's the pig's blood at?
Keep it clean.
What's the shovel for?
The shovel's to dig the hole and put the pig liquor in.
Oh my God, dude. I think we've had enough of this Texas style pig licking fucking hunting. And anybody that wants to go extreme hunting, just look for a truck like that. And this guy will be
Ready to bait you in.
That's a good one. Ready to bait you in. You got it. Extreme style. Go show everybody his truck, dude. Do some talking about that. That's real fucking good.
Oh, shit.
Big motherfucking truck.
What are we looking at, guy?
Looking at our gaps here on the grill.
Looking pretty good. It's a little bit tight. We got to clean that up. I'm getting ready to do that. This was an all-day project, buddy.
Got our latches and our hinges. Got it to where it'll pivot open.
Right.
Just getting done putting it together. Doing our final test fitment, making sure it's all
Everything
tied up.
latches. Looking
It's all tied
good. Can you get the side panel and slide it on there and see what this fucking thing looks like with that? Should slide around there if you can probably pop it in there. There you go. I'll kind of pop it up in there. Okay, so the side panels are fitting good. I want to let everybody know this is a special design car. You can let go, dude. Okay, this is a special design car called a Street Beast. It's actually a little bit smaller than the original size in shape. Did you know that?
It's about 7/8 scale.
It's like a 7/8 scale. It's not really a full-size scale. But what the problem is these parts that come out of the mold don't fit flawlessly perfect. And here's one example right here. You can hold that. Yeah, here's an example right here. This is the situation you got when you're working on these fucking kit cars. The only way to fix that is we'll have to fill that up with some Dynaglass. I don't know if I want to do that or not. We probably will, but I don't know. And then you got this situation right here, this fucking gap. But other than that, everything looks good. It's solid, it's tight. We got to make one more bracket that bolts to the grill and the radiator right here on these two tabs that will come up here, and that'll keep our grill shelf from moving side to side. But we have now completed, go ahead and take that off, please, guy. All right, last night you asked a question when we were final fitting this, and you said, what about these big giant gaps? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
All right, this is a situation, this is a classic situation of a piss poor made kit car. Fiberglass kit cars, when you get them, nothing fits. It's like buying an aftermarket fucking fender for a Mustang. You have to modify everything. The only way that we can really do this is we will have to modify that by filling that in with a Dynaglass product, which is a fiberglass Bondo, and then molding it to fit properly. You can see that it's got almost the same gap on each side. This is the situation on these cars. You got to do the best job you can do to them, and if you want to keep on going and keep on going and keep on going and be the Mr. Nitpicky guy that you want to be, we can spend millions of dollars working on it and getting it out the fucking door. Or we can make a nice, beautiful car, and nobody in their right mind in the whole wide world would ever have noticed that unless I said something. And the only reason that's even presentable now is because the grill is white and the body's gray. If everything was gray and it was all the same color, you would never have fucking noticed it, and nothing would ever be said, because that's actually a hidden situation, because you got the headlight here, you're gonna have the front bumper on the fucking thing, You're going to have the chrome grill, and that's going to be the last thing on people's minds, except for the asshole out there that wants to be a hater because he's jealous he doesn't have it, that says, oh, look at that gap.
The guys at the car show that'll walk around and pick apart your car just because they don't have your car.
That's right. Now, I'm going to ask both you clowns, did we get anything done today?
Not as much as we wanted to.
A lot of fighting uphill slowly. We got this hinge done, but
let's see that fuel door where we left off last night. Let's see if that's even durable to use. Clown hat, fucking keep it straight, fuck.
Got this tacked after we made a replacement to it. Fixed it back the other way. Our popper's flush.
And bam. We got the nice little fuel lid where all you gotta do is stick it in there and fill it up. It's a vented fuel cap at that, and everything's where. What happened to there was something going on with this. What happened?
This popper got melted when we were tack welding it before.
So we just got lucky that we went over to the big major corporation hardware store. And Clown Hat happened to find that because the guy that worked there didn't even know where the fuck they were.
Nope.
What a fucking joke. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pop rivet that into the fucking car. Clown Hat can get some glue. We can go ahead and repeat our process. Get her done. You want to go ahead and get the little thing here, and we can go ahead and grind that down, put that in there, glue it in, so tomorrow morning we can start fiberglassing. Okay? Thank you. I'm really not happy with today's success. I wanted to have the shade door handle poppers installed. I wanted to have the power windows installed. I wanted to have a lot of shit done today, but it just didn't fucking happen. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, working on this Street Beast car, trying to make a 10-day stitch out of it, and hopefully getting ahead, and on the 10th day, putting it back down on the jack stands, and maybe driving it out of the shop. Do you even think that's a possibility?
I have faith we can do this shit.
What about it, Clown Hat?
It's in like fucking flint, buddy.
Let's get the you gotta put some glue in there.
Yep.
You gotta get some glue in there. Look at that, feel that now. How's that look? Look. Is that better?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, let's get her done. Well, our little fuel door escapade has come to an end. All the work and all of the designing that we have done to our fuel door will not fucking work. If you look right there, you can see where the fuel spout comes out. That is actually the inner fender well that goes inside the car. That's the fender well, or should I say outer fender well, that actually boxes the whole car inside. And as you can see, there is no fucking way that that is gonna work. We're gonna take that thing out of there. We're gonna have to fiberglass that hole up and start from scratch. Bad fucking decision, bad fucking choice. Usually the one that I use goes right here in this section of the car. It's basically a curved door, okay? Well, I found out that they don't make curved doors anymore except for the curve that goes this way, not this way. I was thinking we could take this door, all right, and since it is an opening door such as this, I know we're gonna have to go ahead and fiberglass a piece in here, clean that fucker up, no big deal. What about if we put that on this back wall here instead? Well,
Center it or off to the left?
I don't know. You think it would look all right back there, or do you think it would look stupid?
You gotta fill gas somehow, and every car's got a gas filter.
Well, the thing I'm looking at is the factory filler.
Round.
It's round, and it would actually go right in this area here, and then you take a little keyway and you unscrew it, and then bam, you fill it up. I don't think a fuel door being on the back of the car like that's gonna look good.
As long as all that's gonna be seen when it's glassed in is just the square and it's centered. This is a modern style of fuel door, and he's got a modern engine and an old school car, so.
So you think we ought to go ahead and cut a square hole here?
Got a square license plate, it kind of matches. I know it's a rounded car, but traditionally it was a
We got a fucking whole day's work in a fucking fuel door, dude.
Traditionally it's a round cap, but you can break.
We'll get it out of there. Let's see what we're gonna do, and we'll think about it. I don't know. All right. We'll have to put the gas tank back in to figure it out. So that's where the gas tank goes, right there. And then, of course, the filler's over in this area here, so it's not really even centered off. If we put that gas filler door on the outside of the car, it's going to have to come down at an angle like this. So we'll have to come down like this and then go down and then around. So it'll have to be a curve up, this way, and that way. There's going to be like an S. So I don't know if it would really be worth to do it. I don't really fucking know. Maybe we ought to just go ahead and put the fucking round one on there that comes with the car kit and be done with it. You know, this is day 5, and we don't even have the fiberglass work done yet. We don't have the back windows installed. We don't have the back window bulkhead installed. We don't have the back seat installed. We don't have the gas tank installed. And we don't have the power windows or the remote entry doors or anything else installed in the car. All we've been doing today is basically button heads, running into fucking problems, and not getting anything done, and basically turning it into be a big fiasco. We did actually finish installing all the front end parts, and those are done, ready for block sanding, minor body work, and primer. So that was a big plus. But the real deal is from lifting that front end up to get everything to work properly, now we got problems with that. And if we look right here, you can see that's one of the pieces that we got a fiberglass in right there. That is an inner fender well splash that protects the engine so water and junk will not splash up in there. That's one of the pieces we have to fiberglass in. Also, we have to fiberglass that inner fender well in, get that fucking done, and that's on all 4 wheels. And then we still got this mess right here, which is our back seat section. This is the back seat right here that goes in the car that was supposed to be put in the car before the car body was put into the car. What a fucking nightmare this is gonna be. So what are we gonna do about our fuel door? What are we gonna do? I don't know. It's really up to the situation of time on our hands, and also is everything gonna work? I'm looking at the section over there where we're thinking about putting it, and I'm looking at that it would be a very sharp S curve to make that work properly. And what might happen with that, when we get that on there, what might happen is that it's going to be too much of a sharp curve, and the gas is going to be backfiring on us and spitting itself out as we put it in. So I don't fucking know, man. I really don't fucking know.
It's a cocksucker. It's a son of a bitch motherfucking cocksucker's what it is, 'cause it's a son of a bitch. It's like a fucking bastard.